Boca Raton, Florida.
Welcome and thanks for joining me. I'm Cindy Laverty, and you're listening to The Cindy Laverty Show on CRN Digital Talk Radio, where each week we talk about and explore the subject of care, how we care for ourselves so we can better care for each other. And I am so excited about today's show because my guest is not only world renowned, but he's just a great guy with a wildly important message. Rick Carson is a personal and executive coach, seminar leader, and consultant, but that doesn't really tell you anything about him. He is the author of Taming Your Gremlin, which is his seminal work. Taming Your Gremlin has been a bestseller for 30 years, has been translated into 10 languages. He is also the author of a master class in gremlin training, a master class in gremlin training. Say that 10 times really fast. And several other books. But today we're going to explore gremlin taming. Are you ready? Because here we go. Rick Carson, welcome to the show, and thank you so much for being here.
Oh, it's absolutely my pleasure. I want you to know, Cindy, how really honored I am to be with you. I think that your show and the care company both are just incredible resources for anybody who finds themselves in the role of caregiver, professionally or otherwise. I just think you do a wonderful service. So thank you very much for inviting me.
Oh,
really.
Thank you. It is just indeed my pleasure. You know, sure. Taming Your Gremlin and then the master class in gremlin taming. These are life-changing books, but what I love about it is that anyone can relate to what you're talking about. I mean,
sure.
So many of these books are kind of airy-fairy, and
yeah.
You don't really know what to do by the time you're finished reading it. You go, that was nice stuff, but what do I do now?
That's incredible feedback, and it's the most common and the best feedback I get, really, is people saying that this book actually tells you what to do.
Yeah, it does.
It's not a philosophy. It's a skill set. It's a practice.
Well, when you say that we all have a gremlin that lives in our head, what exactly do you mean by that? Because not everybody has read this book, although everybody should read this book.
Yeah, well, your gremlin is that sleazy little malcontent lurking in the shadows of your very own mind, you know. And I'll tell you, left to do his thing, he's going to zap your health. He'll destroy your relationships. He'll dampen your creativity, send you tumbling into low-down funks and anxious fits. And I've not met anybody that doesn't have that duality within them. You know, the duality between that monster of the mind and that other thing, that most beautiful thing called, doesn't matter, you can't circle it with a word, heart of hearts, soul, spirit, prana, ray, chi, ki, the primordial vibration.
Right.
But that thing that is really pure on the inside. So
that we also all have.
When that leaves your body, you're a slab of meat. Let's just call it life. I mean, some people, put really lofty terms on it. But the reality is that thing is absolutely, positively beautiful and doesn't have to be created. It already exists. It's in there. So gremlin taming is a process, a very specific process for beginning to get a sliver of light between that and that monster of the mind. Let me just mention quickly, Cindy.
We have to go to a quick break.
Okay.
Can we come back and talk about that on just the other side of this, Rick?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll be right back with Rick Carson. We're talking about Taming Your Gremlin. Stay with us. You're listening to the Cindy Laverty Show.